welcome back to another video from Lanzarote, diving from Playa Chica and safari diving, making the short walk down to the sea. And today we are going to be diving the red coral, amongst some other things we will see along the way, making the short surface swim out from the dive centre, making our way to the end of the bay, and now just coming up a pearly razorfish shooting off into the sand there, doing this because it lives in the sand for predator defence and overnight shelter, only coming out during the day. And now we've made our way down to the small little wreck at the edge of the reef. And it's always good to look underneath things, and this is the prime example as to why. So once again we have Alan doing an amazing job as a buddy, shining the light, and here we have a common ray just resting there, not up to much, but giving us an opportunity to get a great shot of it there. Just lifting one of its fins up there. As I turn around, we have a very big dusky grouper coming into shot, and if you want to know more dusky grouper facts, stay on for the video because we have another encounter, and the one we have later on is much better than that one. Just showing the prop of the wreck there and turning back to continue on with our dive with the reef on our right hand side. And we are currently at 29.1 meters, and a new addition to this week's video is science time. I thought I would go into why you lose the colour red underwater. The water acts as a selective filter, absorbing and scattering different colours of light based on their wavelength. Red light has the longest wavelength and lowest energy in the visible spectrum, meaning it gets absorbed the fastest. Within just 3 to 5 meters of depth, the red wavelengths are completely filtered out by the water. Without these red wavelengths reaching an object, there are no red rays for the object to reflect back to your eyes, causing red to look dark grey, brown or black underwater. So there was the end of science time, and here the light showing you the reds that are taken out. Lots of sardines there. So many sardines, making their way off to wherever they may be going, often on adventure. Making our way along the reef, seeing what we can see, and shortly I believe we have, or I should say boo 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 boo, for the trumpet fish, straight there ahead. Tiny little fins on the side of it that you can't see right now, but if you were to look at it face on, you would see them. And now here we have the red coral, or orange. See the light just picking it up there. Great thing about this coral is you don't just get to see it from one area. I will show you in a second from the other angles that you can see it. important not to be sticking your head in too much. There you go, you can see nothing there, and then you shine the light on it, boom, there's the colour. But you can't get too close to it because the bubbles from our regulators could damage the coral. And now this is from the back, where we can see it. And just got a Macronesian pufferfish wanting to be part of the show there. Thank you very much, paid actor. Making our way along, just coming up a bit shallower now. And then we have the sardines swimming ahead of us, and we've got another dusky grouper there. Look at how much life is there. It's incredible. .3 meters. And now, in my eyes, we have the star of this week's video, the dusky grouper, and this one stayed around long enough for me to be able to give you some fun facts about the dusky grouper. So, they can grow up to 150 centimetres long, but normally around 90 centimetres long, and they can live for up to 40 to 50 years, weighing up to 60 to 65 kilograms. They feed on fish, crabs and cephalopods, mollusks, like cuttlefish, octopi and squids. Imagine this is what this one's doing here, opening its mouth, just happy for us to film it, not going anywhere. They also start life as females, with them beginning to breed between their 9th and 16th year, and most commonly they change into males in their 12th year. Their conservation status is vulnerable, and in some areas they have banned catching them or a specific limit per catch. And it was just happy for us to film it. Opening its mouth so wide. I've never seen this before, so I will do some more research as to why it was doing it. And then we have a great shot coming up with Alan having a moment with the dusky grouper. This one has got to be at least 100 centimetres long. Have Alan here having a chat, asking, "You okay?" He's like, "Yep, but I'm gonna go off and find something to eat. See you later." Alan just gave me the okay there as well. Great experience there, just being able to see it. And I've added some shots here that Alan got of me last year, and another one that he's got of dusky grouper as well. Not sure if it's the same one. And thank you for giving me those shots to put in the video. Slowly coming back up to 13.5 metres now. And here we have a brown box pufferfish. And a very small damselfish there. Just thought he was very sweet. This believed to be one of the fish that was fighting in my previous video. A little bit more chilled out today. And then a fireworm, which you don't want to touch. And in the end of this pipe, once again Alan, being a great buddy, spotted this little blenny just sticking its head out at the end of the tube there. Allowing me to get this shot of it. There we go. A little bit of light shone onto it. And he's like, no, see you later, I've had enough. Now just making our way back up to the bay. Parrotfish there. You can see the reds because we're only at about 3 to 4 metres. Coming back up into the bay now after doing our safety stop. 3 minutes at 5 metres, another pearly razorfish there. Please remember, subscribe and leave a like, and also let me know what you thought of Science Time. See you next time for another video. Thank you very much.